Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Did you hear me echo? Oops. Ha. I forgot to turn off the browser sound. Thanks. Thanks. I put it up in little buns. Little buns on top of my head. Because I figured I was like, oh, well, I'm not wearing earrings today, so I might as well make my hair fun. You know. Got my Girl Boss Gas Leak Go Boom t-shirt. Very much not a sleigh of a day, I will say. Well, that rhymed. Also, I always have a bone to pick with people who don't know how to drive in the city, but Post Malone and Jelly Roll were playing at the stadium today, and doors opened right as rush hour was in its peak. I was if my voice sounds a little hoarse, it's because I was screaming a lot in traffic. Yeah. But I did want to share a little bit about last weekend. So we're going to be playing Date Everything tonight again. Obviously, you can see it in the information in the stream. And I'll be also posting it as another VOD. But last weekend, Josh and I got to go to Washington SummerCon. We went for one day because the other day that we were going to go, I woke up feeling like absolute garbage. So we went Saturday and we got to meet all kinds of folks. We got to meet the cast of Don to Don. We got to meet AJ Beckles, Abby Trott, Ben Diskin, who plays the creepy aliens, and also Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And then we got to meet Kari Walgren, who plays Granny Seiko. And it was super cool. Thanks for the resub, babe. Thanks. Thanks. I got to meet Zena Robinson, and he signed my link click book, if I can get it off here. He signed it. Hell yeah. We brought some cards that we opened, and Josh got it on tape. I'll put it in a video at some point. But that was really cool, and we also got to meet Ray Chase, who was one of the developers of this game, and also the voice of so many different people, including Sukuna, Choso. I bought a Choso print. I don't know where it is. Josh put stuff away.
Yeah, I'll get them.
Okay. But then Josh got a separate print that was for a character in World of Warcraft, because he also voices a character in World of Warcraft. And also, he's that voice. I don't know if you've ever heard the sound that went around. It was like a character from Genshin, where it's like, Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. That's Ray Chase. And so we got to meet him. It was really cool. And like we got up to the front of the line, and that was the only one we really had to wait for. We got up to the front of the line, and we had a Date Everything poster that we also bought because I was like, oh my god, this will be perfect for so many people to sign at one point. And I was like, I've been playing it. And he's like, you've been playing it? And he was so excited to talk about it, to nerd out about it, and was just like asking questions.
So many of the other people were there for X-Men or...
Yeah, X-Men or Genshin. Yeah, definitely a lot of Genshin. Obviously JJK, but he was there specifically for X-Men, right?
He was. That's where he was specifically for X-Men.
Yeah, because it was interesting because he was like the only anime voice actor that wasn't in the anime voice actor section, because he also does other things besides anime. So he had a longer line, but
which was kind of sad because nobody else was in the other X-Men characters' lines.
Yeah, the other X-Men characters' lines were real short, but no, he was really excited to talk about the game. And Josh showed him a clip from
longer than he talked.
He talked to for us for a while, and so I felt really special. And Josh showed
like, how far have you gotten?
Yeah, he's like, how far have you gotten? And I mentioned Timothy, and I was like, yeah, I forgot that Bryce played him. And then when I heard the voice, I was like, oh my god, that's Bryce. And he was like, he's like, when did you talk to him? He's like, are you gonna talk to him again? And I was like, yeah. He's like, when? What time? And I was like, I don't know.
The time makes
A difference. The time of day that you talk to the clock makes a difference. I got that directly from Ray Chase's mouth. I was like, hell yeah.
I'm trying to find the Date Everything poster.
You put it in with other things.
I know.
But
it might be stuck behind the Choso one.
But yeah, and Josh showed him one of the clips from my TikTok, and we took a picture, and he signed all 3 of these. He signed this one, and he spelled it right. Blood manipulation, piercing blood. He has lovely handwriting. So yeah, Choso, also shiny. I think most of my JJK posters are sparkly.
We have Itadori and Gojo that are sparkly too.
Wait, is it Gato also kind of sparkly?
Gato has gold foil.
Okay. Yeah, Megami is also sparkly. Wait, are they from the same... They're from the same one!
Yeah.
The same... Hell yeah! I love having continuity with art. And then Josh got this one from World of Warcraft.
And the line is, crawl to me on your knees. Which he said while he signed it. Here's Date Everything.
And then we got Date Everything, and he went real big on it. And then he's like, let's date. He wrote let's date on it. And then...
So he signed it there, but we literally have, like... We
could
have
gotten Zeno got for that one.
But, like, literally so
Adam,
many people.
Johnny, I don't think... Someone Cho. He never comes to things.
I know.
Felicia Day at one point. But, yeah, he was just really excited to talk about the game, and it was really fun, and
he was telling the person who was in front of us, he was like, have you heard about...
He's like, well, I released a video game on Tuesday,
and they're like, this is my break from fixing bugs in the game.
Yeah, he literally is like, I'm going home to fix, like, to patch the game. And then when we were done, he was, because he asked how long I'd been playing it, how much I'd played it. I was like, we played through the demo, and I'm trying to, like, save it for stream, because I'm playing it on stream. And then when we left and, like, waved goodbye, he's like, thanks for promoting the game. And I was like, oh my god, I love that so much. We also got Don.
We got AJ and Abby. And Granny Seiko.
And then Ben. Where did Ben sign?
On the alien.
Oh, yeah. He had gold. But yeah, he's the fucking voice of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And also, you remember Eugene from Hey Arnold? The little redhead?
The little creepy alien
yeah.
Give us your banana.
Yeah.
But also, we have a picture that I posted on Blue Sky of AJ just grinning.
Because he was looking through the whole thing. He was like, oh my god.
He spent a good couple minutes just staring at everything on the poster.
It was real cute. So, and then we went to a panel about Don. We went to a Daredevil panel. I got to see Charlie Cox in person. From far away, but still in person. He's real life. So, we weren't going to wait in the long lines and do the, like, photo ops with Daredevil or... Matthew Lillard was the one where I was like, maybe that would be cool because I've heard he's like a really, really nice man, but also like, I haven't watched Scooby-Doo in probably over a decade. I still actually have never seen Scream. And I've never played FNAF in my entire life. So I'm like, I feel like there'd be a lot of things that I
watched SLC Punk.
No!
Abigail.
I know! Isn't that a crime?
You?
I know! Matthew Lillard was there and Skeet Ulrich. There were so many people there. And then also the other person that we talked to, I promise this is the last one we're talking... What?
Wing Commander. He was in Wing Commander.
He was okay.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
But the other person that we met... Okay, so Abby, all the people from Don, Zeno, we opened cards... Ray, and then we went to go... Oh, the record's upstairs, but that's okay. We met Rex Manning! From Empire Records, and he was so chatty. He was so nice. I'm like, Because he probably, like, I don't know, he's not in a lot of stuff. I don't know how many cons he goes to, but he was just happy to be there and happy to talk to us. He was talking to the people before us for forever, and we didn't mind, but he had the purple shirt. He wasn't wearing it, but he had it. And then he, like, because we brought the record sleeve, and so he, like, started talking about everybody who was in it, and he was like, oh, and she, oh, I love Ethan. Like, he spoke so highly of Ethan Embry. And then, like, he mentioned that he and Ethan, and I think Robin Tooney, and then the guy that plays AJ, they, like, got together and hung out recently. And I was like, that's the cutest shit I've ever heard in my life. What do you mean they still hang out 30 years later? I love that so much. But yeah, he was really nice. And
I asked him if people come up to him and sing. Like,
yeah, and he said surprisingly not very often. I figured that there would...
They don't ask me to sing.
I was surprised that, like, that when we asked, like, how many people come up there and ask you to sing, or sing Say No More, No More. But apparently they don't, so... Yeah, but it was a fun time. We didn't go, like, we stayed for that whole day. And then, like I said, Sunday I woke up. Krampus. Day 2. Electric Boogaloo. The worst cramps of recent memory. But we did get to have a Fisher scone. We did get to have a corn dog. We got an Arnold Permer. I know. R.I.P. Like, I was in so much pain at one point, Pink. I was in so much pain at one point that I thought I was going to pass a decidual cast. And that's all I'm going to say. I didn't, thankfully. But, like, that's the amount of pain I was in Sunday morning. And I was like, no. And I was like, I was laying down. I was like, Josh, I can't walk around today. Like, I couldn't even sit comfortably.
And I was like, if you feel like going later, even if it's halfway through the day or whatever,
yeah,
go. But if you don't want to go, if you don't feel up to going, we won't go.
And we didn't go, and it was fine, because we got everything that we needed to get done on Saturday. Because the only other people that were there that, like, we might have wanted to talk to, we've already met before. Like, Christopher Waycamp was there, Aizawa, Kyle Hebert, no, not Kyle Hebert, Kyle Phillips was there, who plays Kaminari. The one person I would have gone to go talk to, but I'm sure she'll come back and it wasn't, like, something I was like, oh no, was the voice of Shiemi was there, and I would have talked to her if we had another day, but it was okay. So, I bought a little keychain from Bellinghamsters. I should go get it later, but it was really cute. Who needs a little boo-boo when you have a Bellinghamster? And I got a sweater for it. So, though, to be honest, I've seen the little boo-boos when we've walked by Pop Mart, because I have some stuff from Peach Riot and Skull Panda. They're kind of cute. Like, I don't get, like, the hype of it all and, like, the gamblification and the gamification of it all. But, like, they look like the monsters from Where the Wild Things Are. Just in, like, a little onesie. Like, they're kind of cute. I don't mind them. But, like, the Beanie Baby-ness of it all and gamification of it all is a bit much. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, it was like the TikTok saying that they're like, these are modern day Beanie Babies.
Well, yeah, they're modern day Beanie Babies, but there's also this, like, with Beanie Babies, it was, people got so obsessed with collecting them because they had the idea that they were gonna be worth something someday. But with Labubu's right now, it's like,
people want to actually have them.
People want to have them, but then also, like, resellers are getting so unhinged and entitled and just, like, what honestly, I'm confused by where it randomly popped up, because they've been around since 2015. Like, they're not new. But, like, well, and the thing is too, because I've seen some people compare it to, like, Pokemon cards, which I like, the blind box like, honestly, the blind boxes of little trinkets isn't that different from Pokemon cards, I would say. But there's like a game involved in Pokemon cards, if I remember correctly. So I do see how some people are saying that like the kind of shitting on the collecting of Labubus has a little tinge of misogyny, because there's plenty of other random collectibles that are more traditionally like man activities that don't get the same sort of ridicule, but the reselling hyper capitalist gotta collect them all really, really fast is a bit much. Because the joy of collecting things is that you collect them over time and you find them at different places. Like, it's kind of like Ita bags or just like trinkets. Like, you don't want to buy something that's pre-trinketed. You know, you want to collect the trinkets to put on your purse or collect the trinkets that you put on your shelf. Let's get over my game, okay? I've been talking for shit. It's been 24 minutes. Okay. You guys can hear it, right? There we go. There we go, baby. Okay. So, let's talk to the table. Because we haven't talked to the table yet. Oh, I could also... wait. Not at least in this game.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid.
I know this guy.
Is big.
We met
He
him
looks
in the
built to
demo.
last.
Ah!
You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you.
Papa! Oh, wait. Where am I? There we go. I was like, where'd I go?
No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human,
Thank you, Pink.
you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's
Hello, Steve
Abel,
Bloom.
and I'm your table. And second, that is one fantastic red shirt you got
Oh,
on.
the red shirt. I saw the red shirt. It's a bit... It's giving Astarian. I'll see if we can figure out what the red shirt...
Howdy.
I think there might be something in the game that shows you what shirt you're wearing, because they keep mentioning the red shirt. It's so cute.
I know it, but it sure is nice to hear
I'm gonna
it from
pick
you
slightly
face to
different
face
options.
like this. You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house, and I take my job real serious. So, if
It's
you're
not
here
a
talking
basic
to me
red
now,
t-shirt.
you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something. Oh, yeah? Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good.
He's so cute.
Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that? Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking
he's
for someone who
serious.
knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. You'll find her nearby.
I'll go talk to Kopi next time.
I guess you could say so. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed. Then you really got to talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Hope he'll get you on the right path. Oh, and tell her I say hey when you see her. You take care now.
He's so cute. Okay. I don't know what this is. We're gonna go around the room.
An armored warrior of some kind.
Who are
stands before
you?
A massive sack of loot
Wait,
slung
who is
over his
this?
shoulder. He greets you cheerfully. Something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey there, I'm Michael Transaction, but you can call me Mikey.
Is this Max? Is this Max? We're gonna have to check by the end of the day.
Congratulations!
Maybe? I don't know. I can't tell.
Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition. Your purchase gives you exclusive
We need to meet
access
Lucinda.
to new features never seen in the game before.
I don't want to... What are the features? I don't want a refund.
Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt. Exclusive access to the art book. Exclusive access to the soundtrack. Exclusive access to phone backgrounds.
Oh.
Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavish.
I think this is Max.
And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby.
Looking forward to getting you to hate me?
Mikey likey. Unlocking access to me means
This
that
is
you
Max.
gain access to the Date Everything loot box. Each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor. This armor is so powerful that it can raise your spec stats.
Ooh!
Meaning that you can blaze past huge portions of this game on your path to 100%
Well, I don't want to, like, blaze past it. I just want to,
completion.
like, be better at Riz.
Then you'll love pulling for my armor regardless. It's fun. You can pull for my common boots of true presence. They have a high chance of being pulled.
Oh, we want the
Or
slow burn.
You can pull for my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled.
Literally, we were talking about blind boxes like 10 minutes ago.
Or-
This is hilarious.
You can pull for my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled.
That's so funny.
But it does exist! Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards. It costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull. Brundles are a special kind of currency.
What are
that you have
brundles?
exclusive access to. Good question. In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have to spend You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pulls. Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby.
Pull, what? Okay, let's do the lamp.
Oh,
Oh,
you again.
I've already talked to Lux. Okay.
I mean, JK, hi, good to see you.
Okay, so Lux is all of the lights. Got it.
Guess I will stop my live stream and, what, talk to you now? Yeah, for my fans, obvi. No. And honestly, you're being super
Do I have to be a
disrespectful.
bitch to this?
We don't use that word anymore. We use the term influnker. Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer. Yeah, that is why we say influnker. It's like literally so much easier.
See, I don't want to have anybody hate me. Because I want to try to win, but I don't like you. Except Catboy, okay.
We make everyone's life better. We light up everyone's life. We make everyone's life better.
Could you improve my life?
Would I? Yes. Will I? Maybe. Okay, I can think of 2 ways to help make you better. I can share my daily routine with you. It is literally amazing. Or I can grant you exclusive access to my services. They're literally amazing. Both options are
Literally amazing.
So I get up every morning at 2:30 a.m. First thing I do is a cold plunge, followed by a cup of puke water.
Puke.
Oh, it's so cool.
Puke. What?
It's water, but super alkaline, and with microfecalia in it. Next up is a 50-mile run, but I do it while wearing an extra weighted shade, and I film my 3rd piece of content. While running, I film one of my patented Lux
Oh my
talks.
god. Yeah, so, okay, wait a minute. You drink toilet water.
For the rest of the day, I basically just film content.
So, wait a minute. Does that have to do... I feel like that has to do with Jean-Luc Pissoir.
And receive free things. And I might take a trip somewhere like Mallorca. I pretty much travel everywhere at the speed of light. Yeah, no problem. I'm literally all about saving lives. From mediocrity. Anyway, I gotta run. I have 6 parties to attend.
Okay,
and I need to eat
bye.
something. Maybe I'll have a bowl of my favorite soup. It's pho, but with wontons in it. Guess what I call it?
Fontan.
Lux's super original soup. You can find the recipe on my recipe blog. You'll have to scroll through my life story for about 15 minutes first, but it's
That's
there.
fine.
Come see me again sometime.
I'm... okay. Oh my god, wait, we're friends? Okay.
This is so totally what friendship is and always has been.
Okay. Okay, we have... oh, wait, we got sass. We have sass, we have poise, and we have empathy. Slay. Okay. Thanks. Non-binary bestie. Okay, well, we haven't talked to the Hanks in this playthrough yet. We will. And I think...
Your mirror has done its job dutifully over the years,
oh, wait, maybe this
accurately
isn't
reflecting
Reggie.
your image back at
Hello?
you in good times and in bad. But it...
Oh, shit. Oh, hi.
Oh, incredible.
Oh, hi. Who, me?
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light.
I like this robe.
Yes. Breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how
he's
well I can
pretty.
frame your face from this angle?
He's
You're
pretty.
glowing.
Thank you.
When you are accustomed to the extraordinary, even the extraordinary
Very
appears
shiny.
mundane. Ah, nonsense. Nothing is special. You're adorable.
You call me adorable.
How could you say such a thing? What could you possibly dislike about what you see? Nonsense. You look... You know, dear, the dress is maybe not so flattering for you. But that is such an easy thing
I thought
to
I was
change.
wearing a red shirt!
Easy and fun when you are ready. And even your lack of finery cannot dampen your natural allure. Ah, but the spark has been lit. You'll see. We will just have to fan those flames until they're a great, big, beautiful rolling flame, won't we? Stop by any time. I'm happy to admire your beauty any day.
Thanks, Amir. Okay. Have we talked to the dresser yet? I don't think we have.
Hello there, stranger. I'm Dina the Dresser. Need a helping hand?
What? Was that bugged? Or was that on purpose? That's weights. I'm making my way through the whole bed. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, I gotta go to sleep. Hee. Oh, wait. Okay, I have this cord. I have this cord messages and workspace mess. Oh, fuck.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
Huh?
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1. Bingo. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed.
Oh my god.
Deep down,
Lore.
I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly. I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store, and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
You can't just leave me like that, sir. What?
Valdivianites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. David. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem
Oh, I think I read them in the wrong order. I think I should have read this
who
first.
Exactly is
Oh, well.
impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and
Oh,
found.
I have a
So
1-star
it seems
rating.
likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental
This
value.
is very
so
suspicious.
If you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely
Very
just normal
suspicious.
sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Sandy got replaced by the AI. Sandy, no! Sandy got replaced by the AI. Okay. Okay, so we have... I'm curious, what is Timothy gonna do in the morning? Because Ray said it differs depending on the time of day. Come at me, catboy.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention.
I will say, I posted a clip when we met him for the first time in the demo, and I realized that it was Bryce Papenburg. I have not gotten more unhinged comments on anything on TikTok than on this video, and I'm gonna tell you some of the things that people say about this little catboy. Holy shit!
A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
AO3 has been on fire.
Tick, tick, tick.
Talk, talk, talk.
Don't. Do not taint the perfection of the clock with your disgusting imitation.
They do, they really do.
Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule. Oh, how crass. Of course it isn't. But perhaps I shall have to pencil in "have day ruined by ruffian." Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment. I'm
just gonna
afraid
piss
you
him
don't
off.
have a choice.
Also because some of the voice lines that they have him say when he's in his little romantic mood, I'm like, I'm okay with not hearing Bryce Papenbrook say ooh woo over and over again.
If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment. Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce
I know, I like his
myself.
hair ruffled like better too.
Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse.
So what time am I supposed to come meet you, little shit?
Timothy Timepiece, at your service. Timeliness. It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time.
That's okay.
The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you? You mock my speech. Desist at once. What's the big deal? The big deal is that any deviations from the schedule will result in disaster. I shan't elaborate further. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early, do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time.
Oh, a lot of people, JJ. A lot of people. I'm gonna literally pull up my fucking TikTok to see the kinds of shit.
If you do.
Okay, so we just...
Catastrophe. On timeliness.
So, okay, so I have to meet him at noon? Where's the comments? Let me have him, where is it? Some of these. I gotta find the fucking... It's not a want, it's a need. There was one person that said, I have mad beef with his cat. I will achieve hate with him. Yeah.
See you then, and not a moment before.
See, I didn't realize that Bryce Papenbrook plays a bunch of Catmen. So I was like, wait, it's noon! I'll do it tomorrow. I don't want to talk to him again. That's too many times. Okay, so we did that. We've done the bed. I can't talk to the rug. That's a little bit disappointing. We talked to the mirror. We've talked to the lights. Ooh.
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but
Yes!
you can't see anyone.
Yes!
No. Why are you here? What are you doing? Yes! You scared me. Don't you know who you are? What you are to me? I'm scared the way one is frightened when coming face to face with a divine force. Not now, not here, not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready, not like this. I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally. And now the moment is here. I just
Why not?
can't. Not yet.
Why not?
I'll be ready when you come back.
Why? What? wanted to say hello. Okay. What about this soap? Beauty products. Here we go.
A stylist with a
Oh,
very
hello!
vertical, very pink hairdo appraises you.
We got more
Lifting his
pink-haired
glasses to take a
characters.
better
Hi,
look at you.
Mishin!
His face.
Oh.
Oh.
How about we... Oh dear. I think I'm getting lost right at the start of all this. I'm so sorry, darling. My brain runs quicker than cheap mascara sometimes. Stupid Barry, disposable Barry, you're doing it again.
It's okay, Barry.
Oh, just stop talking. I would like that, yes.
He takes a deep breath, shaking off his
Oh my God,
awkwardness
he's
and
so
giving you a
cute.
friendly smile.
Let's take this from the perfectly coiffed top, shall we? My name is
Barry
Styles.
Styles.
One-stop shop for looking good, feeling great. Not that I have to work too hard at that because
Barry
Clear
Styles.
enough on this point, darling, but you are looking fabulous.
Thanks, Barry.
Why, hello. I'll be honest, because I like to be clearer than a freshly unblocked pore, I really don't like talking about myself, hun. I'd much rather talk all about you.
Okay.
And eyebrow hydration, of course. You really cannot underestimate how important it is to avoid a thirsty brow, baby. But mostly, I want to talk all about you. In fact, if you'd be so gracious as to indulge me, I'd love to really get under the skin. Oh, not literally, obviously. My products are for external use only. I mean, can I ask you a few questions? Oh, fabulous, darling. Okay. This is super exciting. I just love learning about what other people like. I haven't yet met with a taste I can cater to. So, with that in mind, I simply have to ask, drum roll, favorite brand of tweezer? Let's hear it, my little kitten. Tweeze me! Oh, you really know your tweezers if you know Teasy Weezy.
Apparently, I know my tweezers. Another dateable, another room. She looking for things that are designed for.
Did you know that Teasy Weezy's
we already
tweezer brand tweezers
we
won
already
the
talked to
Massachusetts Most
Benoit.
Accurate Tweezers Award 3 years running between 1995 and 1997. The Teasy Weezy company doesn't like to talk about 1998.
What's wrong with
They'd have
1998?
99 in the bag, though, if the awards hadn't shut down after that girl lost an eye. So,
Hi, Kelly.
let me just make a mental note. No need to actually write it down. Got a mind like a steel trap. At least when it comes to tweezers and tweezer-related lifestyle choices.
I just love that this game is so perfect for bisexuals because I've seen some discourse on TikTok where someone was like, I saw a TikTok of a guy playing Date Everything and they were mad that they got a guy. It's like they clicked on things that they thought were gonna be women and then they ended up not being and they were
or a
mad.
doctor's appointment, and I can't help you.
I was like, that
Random
game
hair
isn't for
conditioner
you.
trivia? I could give you that for days. Oh! Oh no. I've been put on the spot. Oh, wait! How about this? While it's bad for your hair if you wash it every day, you can safely condition every day with no washing required.
Thanks,
This is
Barry.
great, because I think people should use conditioner as much as possible. Not so much for the health benefits, but the fact that it just makes hair feel really, really nice, doesn't it?
That's true.
Freshly conditioned hair is the chocolate milk of texture.
Chocolate
At least
milk of
that's what I
texture?
always say. Well, I don't always say that. That was the first time I ever
I was
said
like, that's
it,
kind of
but
a crazy
I'll
thing to
keep
say,
saying it
dude.
now. What were we doing? Oh, right. Time for your second question. Barry, what's your favorite lipstick color? This is a good one. A classic of a beauty question. We can't have a beauty Q&A without knowing your favorite lipstick color, can we? Mine is pink. Impressive, no?
I am not surprised.
That's what I said. What, pray
See,
tell,
I'm trying to be
is
nice to
yours?
almost everyone. Let's do red, because I'm wearing a red
Well,
shirt.
when it comes to classic,
I'm wearing a
don't
red
look any
shirt,
further
red
than
lipstick. Slay.
It's the look of the sexy, the sultry, and it slots neatly into almost any aesthetic.
Oh, I need to
It's
talk
the
to the
first
sink
line
next.
choice of lip shade for a reason. It's a color that truly says, here are my lips, right here on my face, the little flappy things just in front of my thing. You truly can't go wrong with red. Moving on, it's time for our final question. For now. That sounded threatening. Anyway, third cue. What do you think is the biggest reason to wear makeup? That is one super valid reason, darling. A good makeup job can really draw out the
Oh my god, are they gonna do my makeup?
When I do my thing, there's a real joy in framing someone's eyes to show just how alluring they are, or highlighting some gorgeous cheekbones. Pinpointing the steamiest features and putting all the attention on them, that's art, hon. Sorry, I spoke a lot.
No,
Again.
no, it's okay. You,
Of course I
it's
did.
fine.
I'm an
It's fine.
overshare.
I also get
To
it.
stop that.
Barry still looks embarrassed, but a sweet little flush comes over his pale cheeks, and he smiles at you.
Well, darling, that about wraps up the
Cute.
cues. It was gonna be a big plus. I forgot half the ideas I had for it when I thought about combs for an hour. Really? That's wonderful, darling. I had a lot of fun too. Oh, I really hope we can have another fabulous chat again.
All right, let's talk to this sink.
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Help! Help me! Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi?
Hi. Hello.
What were you screaming?
That wasn't me.
Yes, it was.
I mean, it was me, but it wasn't, isn't. Nothing is as it seems. I am not who I seem.
What?
I mean, the I you see before you isn't the me I am inside.
Is this some Beauty and the Beast shit?
You see, there's the I that sees through these eyes, of course, but who is that?
Or are you being like super existential?
Certainly not the one I am.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a reality thing.
Okay, so it's not existential.
I'm not who I appear to be. No! Stop that pop-up screen! My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate.
Okay. Wait, what?
And
Huh?
I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
What?
Now you're catching on. Just how weird this is gonna get.
Gonna? I like weird.
Try this on for size, then.
Oh.
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs,
What?
yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep
Sudsy?
your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Trey, Sudsy? Go to your tray. Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and temples surely, let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
More flustered than being transformed
pretty
into a
much.
sink.
Okay, bye! Sink you next!
Oh my god. That was... Okay, I have one more to do. I want to talk to her again.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short-circuit, but some way or another, it's happening. She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious.
She's so pretty.
But her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
Really?
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing?
Sure, yes.
Oh, was it? That's funny. My heart races when I think of you, too.
Oh.
Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little.
Maybe I could.
I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it hasn't really worked out. I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies.
Go on.
I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice me.
What?
Sometimes we're so close I could just reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens. So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I'm finally going to get their attention.
I'm right here, girl.
I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me.
Oh! Okay.
Maybe I bring someone home and let them catch us in the act. Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop. But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs. To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up. I know. I get a little twisted up just talking about it. So I should probably chill.
No, don't chill.
I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up.
You don't have to chill, girl.
But no matter how much material I feed my brain, I never seem to carry that blissed out, warm feeling into my dreams. I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the longest time, actually. I practiced for years, but it never worked.
Wait, are we?
Not once. Really? Ugh, I'm so jealous. It must be wonderful getting to choose what you see when you close your eyes at night.
See, I wish I was also a lucid dreamer.
But there's no point in dwelling on it. It's just not in the cards for me. Well, my lucid dreaming attempts are long behind me now. I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all. Yeah, you're right. I just need to keep trying. Well, what can you do, hmm?
Did I pick the wrong one?
Maybe I'll take up meditation. See you tonight, then? Me too.
Fall in love with me, girl. I'm right here. Oh, wait. Oop. Oh boy. Woo. Okay. Let's you know who I haven't talked to in a while? Or
Well, look at that. You've made another friend.
thanks, man.
True portal in arms. Just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do. Trust me.
That's what she said.
The way to the bedroom is through me.
That's also what she said.
Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter.
Ha! The very thought of it makes me crack up.
What a dork.
Apologies. Anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know? If you haven't met her, Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot.
Ooh.
She might look like any old book,
but she's one that you offered.
Oh my.
You can find her on the dresser. Please do. She might be in need of some help from what I've been hearing. What can I do for you? Totally normal lot in there. Well, I wouldn't recommend speaking to the dresser. That one's a little, off. What can I do for you?
Okay, so he's
Enjoy.
like... Okay. My diary. Let's talk to the diary. Ayo.
A strange figure stands before you.
Oh,
A
hello.
whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified. Friendly
noon.
and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the date theaters might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper.
Oh, this is my diary.
But if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask? But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand? Why is there always sand in places where sand should never be?
Okay, Anakin. Excuse me?
The sand on the beach was stuck under my nails. But I've never been. Have I been to a beach? Why would I have been to a beach? Why can't I remember? Funny timing, band leader. It's a bad rhythm you're leading. Too much percussion. Far too much booming and banging around
Is
in
this what
here.
it sounds like inside my brain?
Oh, nobody ever means it. Nobody ever means anything. That's the problem. Pushing the button. I didn't mean it. Smiling at the man across the room, and when he comes over with a lace drink in his hand, I didn't mean it. It's mean. It's mean to not mean what you mean. And a side of applesauce, please.
Diana's a little crazy.
And with that, she is gone.
Okay. Is it still noon? Dang it, it's 3 o'clock. Okay. I have to remember... Okay, what about... Okay, so that's workout equipment. So I've already talked to him. What is that? Decorations? You know what I'm gonna go talk to? Wait. I'm gonna talk to them again.
From outside, the breaker box is bustling. You push open the heavy door, but the first thing to grab your ears isn't the dulcet tones from the stage. It's the aggravated whispers of a heated and private
no, they're
argument
arguing!
in
No!
the corner between...
You should be resting. I'll add it to the list. Eddie, there's no time, all right? There's too much to do, and unless you want us to blow a fuse, we're not going to blow a fuse. Though you might if you don't relax. Everything is well in hand.
Jonah Scott has talked about cosplaying both of these characters.
Well, look, fine. Just a few hours, but only if you swear you'll keep me updated. Have I ever failed you before? Obviously not. I'm serious, Volt. If it gets worse, you come get me.
Clearly not fully convinced, Eddie chews on his lip. Finally, he turns, blowing past you with barely a nod.
No, I wanted to talk to him.
Volt's whole demeanor shifts as he notices you, and you feel just as tingly as the first
Tingly?
time.
Okay.
Oh, delightful. You're back. You do learn quickly,
So I have to be
don't
nice
you?
to this guy, and I have to be kind of a dick to the other one.
I'll have to find some more challenging lessons for you.
Volt's eyes shoot to the lights, and immediately back to you.
Can I set you up with a table? The show doesn't start until later, though I imagine we can find something to fill the time.
We can find something to fill something. Who said that?
Volt draws you to the bar and skillfully whips up a gorgeous cocktail.
Yeah, this is on the house. It's off our seasonal beverage menu. Whiskey sour.
Oh, I haven't had a whiskey sour in a really long time. I really like them.
It should be to your liking. I have a knack for intuiting someone's taste.
Well, luckily, I like whiskey sours.
I aim to please.
Oh, okay.
You don't do this very often, do you? Then allow me to take the lead.
Yes, please.
Volt takes your hand and turns it palm up.
I have heard that the lines and patterns on an individual human's hands are completely unique, not unlike our barcodes.
He's giving me a palm reading?
Some even believe you can discern aspects of your future just by looking at them. Would you like me to read yours?
Yes.
I learned to read barcodes from one of our old spotlight acts. I imagine the skills are at least somewhat transferable.
We also have to go to the attic.
Interesting. Yes, very interesting indeed.
God, I love Jonah Scott's voice.
According to this line right here, you've recently met your destiny. Tall, handsome, dangerously irresistible. Ringing any bells?
The lights begin to flicker again. A familiar occurrence by now, but this incident feels different. It lasts longer than it should. The buzzing feels ominous, almost like a warning.
My apologies, Livewire. As much as I'm enjoying our conversation, there are a few things I must attend to. It's nearly time to open for the show. Allow me to show you to your seat.
It does feel like your seat now, even as the power continues to surge and ebb. The lights flicker, the bulbs buzz and drone. The crowd thickens and murmurs anxiously, beginning to grow restless, until Volt finally takes the stage.
I don't know how tall she is.
We've got a real treat for you tonight. According to him, he is a new musician no one has ever heard of. And if they think they have, they're wrong, or my name ain't Johnny. P.S. Don't read that part. Well, read it, but don't say it out loud, for am's sake. It's Steamy Hendrix!
There must be some kind of way crowd here. They'll say the shampoo to the soap. There's too much conditioner. I can't get no scalp relief. And then I got this guitar solo planned. And I'll be damned if I know how to play the guitar, but...
Oh my god,
I'll
Johnny
learn it a cappella
Splash.
for you. It goes like this. Wow, 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 wow.
No one knows more about stinkings than Jean-Luc. And this smells like a big one. A third named B.U.
We'll talk to you later, Jean.
I always appreciate feedback from other artists.
That wasn't feedback, darling. That was backwash.
You're right. The tastes of audiences are fickle and ever-changing. I'll retool my act once more. That'll fix it.
The show concludes. Mercifully. And you wait. But Volt does not come.
No.
You get up to leave and you
Yes!
notice Eddie quietly closing the door to the back room and shuffling to the bar to fix his drink.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what do you want? Good.
What? I'm just trying to flirt with you, man. Just let me. What is this? A shelf?
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, Despite the broad smile plastered on her face, she seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, dudette? How are you?
I'm so good, my dude.
Oh, yeah, Josephina, that's what I'm trying to hear.
Bros.
I can't believe we're, like, actually talking now, dudette. You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me, but that's totally okay. After all,
who is this?
I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying.
I know this voice, but I can't
drywall.
pinpoint it.
I almost forgot to tell you my name. I'm breathing just fine, my gal. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves.
Me too.
Yo!
Who are you, Shelly?
It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it! Do you not believe me? It's just my entire purpose. I love it, I promise. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier. Oh no, you're amazing. 10 out of 10 human being. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster.
I don't believe you, girl.
I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Duderina.
Okay, I need to look in the data decks right now to figure out who Shelly is. Also, wait, who are my friends? Okay, Dorian, Shelly, Abby. It's voiced by Abby. I was like, I knew that was her. Likes stability, dislikes volume control. Okay, I'm gonna look through these for a sec. Lux is voiced by. Okay, I don't know. Timothy, okay. Dislikes being asked questions. Okay, so I'll stop asking them questions. Dante. Oh god, we have so many people left. We've only met 20. Wow. And Sinclair was Nick Thurston. Don't know who that. We do need to talk to Luke again. I did like Luke. I really liked Luke. Luke was fun. Barry Styles, Nick Wolfhard. So we're friends with Jerry, we're friends with Dorian, and we're friends with Lux. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I have one left. We're gonna talk to the Hanks again.
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting
My
animatedly
favorites.
amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement, all speaking in rapid-fire sequence.
Yo, check it! Quick, dudes, clean up the digs. We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying.
I love these two the most.
How's it hanging, homie?
I just love the world is a bleak and unforgiving hellscape.
Word. Oh, that's facts, amigo.
Also, apparently, at one point in the game, if you like bump into them or like something, they are rolling around as the hangers,
what are
and
you
they're
waiting
like,
for?
"House, homie."
Slide on in here and take a load off.
Where are we sliding?
And anything else you want to take off?
The tone of Hank number 3 pants hanger. Also, notice he's the only one that's a pants hanger, and he's trying to get ours off.
Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad. The perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats.
Just whoever wrote the dialogue. Also, oh, I asked Ray who came up with Dishy. He said that was all him.
Hell yeah!
All him.
Hell yeah, you're a snack, baby. Don't mind Hank number 3. His game is super cringe. Lucky embarrassing Hank number 3. Right
No,
now,
I
you're
like
hanging
Hank
with
number
the
3.
wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie. The Hanks! Oh man, you don't know? We're the Hanks! Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves.
They're so adorable.
I'm Hank number 1. I'm Hank number 2. I'm Hank number 3. I'm Hank number 4. And I'm Hank number 5. We're the Hanks!
Hank number 3 and Hank number 5
Brought
can
to you
have
by
my
Red
heart.
Bull. Cool! That's right! We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad
How
of
many
extreme
times have
athletes
they
in the
said
house.
gnarliest? Oh, I know. It's yeah. I like his game, and he's the cutest.
We base jump, we lava board, we cheese roll. If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night
Like
long.
that? How dare you?
We laugh in the face of danger, even though we probably shouldn't. We've tasted the adrenaline of them all.
What's adrenaline taste
Believe
like?
it or not, great. You wouldn't think that, but it's actually true. IQ slaps, bro. Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff.
Also, the funniest thing is we had Five Guys for dinner. Which movie? We literally had Five Guys for dinner. That's hysterical.
It's legit insane.
You also
No
had
cap,
Five
we live
Guys?
here with you. We're casa roomies, amigo.
I've always wanted roommates.
Right? Life's way more kitchen with friends. Or friends with benefits.
He's perma blushing. Look at the face.
That's why we partnered with Red Bull. Red Bull's our sponsor, brah! No, dude. It's a company that makes Red Bulls.
This I didn't get the last time we did this dialogue. A company that makes Red
like
Bulls.
cereal or soup or whatever. That's why we get so many free Red Bulls. I don't know exactly what to do with them all, but we'll figure it out. And they're not just a sponsor. They're our fam. They fuel our adventures. They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real. They do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
Hank number 2 seems worried.
Gnarly just means awesome. Things are always awesome when you're hanging out with
the Hanks.
We high-key love it all, homie. Yep, a broski always. You never know when a ripping thermal or base jump opportunity's gonna come your way. Yeah!
I think, is this supposed to be a pun on base jump, but like a base because they're a hanger? Sounds exciting. I think I said sounds intimidating last time.
Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little hang gliding. It's just like hang gliding, but with us. You know. The Hanks! What do you think? Wanna come? It high-key slaps, homie. You in?
Are you?
It can be if you want it to be.
Stop it!
What do you say? Sweet! You're one adventurous spirit. We love it. happen.
Look at his little...
Just remember to stay focused and trust the wind.
And hold on to me real tight.
Follow our lead, and we'll be shredding thermals in no time.
What does that mean?
Get ready to soar, house homie! Thanks! Away!
They're so cute. Okay, so... Oh, I have this scored message. Oh, God.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately.
Wait, everything... Yes.
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator.
Why? What did I do?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it. Are you insane? Sorry. It's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Okay. I didn't get to talk to Betty this time. Okay, so we have to remember to talk to the stupid clock at noon. So he has to be the second one we talk to. I think that's kind of the deal. It's like the first one... What? Okay. We've talked to the workout gear. Because I think that'll all be the same. I haven't talked to the window.
The figure who stands before you has the casual, confident air of someone who knows just what she's about. Her short hair glows with the colors of sunrise, and her blue eyes drink you in without a trace of shame or embarrassment. She evaluates you with a hand on one hip, her draped clothing subtly highlighting curves you'd never have expected from your rigid, structured window.
I think the yoga mat would still count as workout gear.
Well, hi there. I'm Wendolyn.
Hi, Wendolyn.
Oh.
Something about the pants are giving me like Lululemon leggings.
And you? Well, you're quite the looker, aren't you? Attractive? No. You're the one looking out at me all the time. Look, I don't mean to be so forward, but I've found I'm happiest when I'm transparent about what... And unlike most everyone here, I've been ogled by humans for centuries.
Wait, who is this voice?
I have had enough attention on me, thank you.
Is this
very
Kari?
Well, not too much, okay? I'd still like to know I'm providing some kind of comfort. Anywho, if I'm having to do one of these introductions, I might as well get this out of the way first. I'm only looking for one thing in a relationship right now. No, not romance. I've been around the block a few times and had my fun. These days, I'm happiest watching from the sidelines.
No, I don't know, but literally, because she sounds like one of the voice actors we met last weekend.
That said, I can't say I'm looking for anything too serious right now.
And also, I feel like one of my fixations with watching anime in dub is like becoming human IMDb, and then like I'll be like, I know this voice from here, and I know this voice from here, and I'm really good with names.
Dang right. Oh, don't worry. It's nothing to be too intimidated by. There's so much to do in this world. So many views
might
to
not be
see.
her, I don't know.
Even just the simple joy of a night on the town. Yet here you are, taking a breather, same as me, but you haven't even had fun yet.
Thank you. Well, the thing is, some of them I've known because I was seeing all the promotional material for this when it was first being announced and they were announcing all the voice actors. So some of them I knew ahead of time.
I just want to see you live a little, that's all. Stop watching life pass you by. Enjoy yourself. Kiss someone. Kiss many someones. And then maybe, in between your adventures, you can come tell me about all the fun you're having.
What if I want to kiss you?
It's just not for me, okay? Hey, don't look at me like that. A gal's gotta live vicariously somehow. And the view outside here is just dreadfully dull.
She turns from you towards that dreadful view and waits for you to leave.
Okay, yeah, because I think if I talk to him, let's see what happened. I think that's gonna be Dunk.
It doesn't seem quite right.
No, it's not Dunk.
What you imagined you were aiming the date theaters at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish.
Oh, we met her! Yay! Fuck, I forgot the clock! Damn it!
The best character in the whole goddamn game.
Look at her.
Damn straight. Watch this.
I got charm! Yay! I got a little bit of charm. She is fine. Okay, so I still need smarts.
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
Oh. Got any more?
You know it. But you'll have to earn it.
Okay.
Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing.
Thank you, Lucinda.
Because I made it. You bought the very
It's like $5 extra dollars.
DLC, and I'm your reward. Your sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed. And you will be amply rewarded.
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Amply. Playing it slow, huh? I love it. I'll keep my assets nice and far away from you, so that when you earn them, you'll know that you've been a very good girl. See you later.
Okay, well I know who that is now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've talked to... I'm assuming that the boxes are gonna be the same. You know who we haven't talked to yet?
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Ho there, traveler!
Hello?
No. Ho, as in, hey.
Oh my god, I thought... What?
Howdy. How are you? You know, simple salutation. Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
Hi, Chance.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see
Look
the
at that
friendly
cutie
face
pie.
beneath.
Welcome.
And this one's also Matt Mercer, but I knew that for a fact.
Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work? I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of...
Oh my god, they literally animated his hand thing! Oh my god, that's so cute. Josh! They did the thing! They did the thing!
grottos and gargoyles?
and gargoyles?
Oh, that's great! What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions. Wow! Someone else who feels the same as me! Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool.
We'll talk to the book next.
You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you?
He's so cute.
It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play
He
with
said
me.
the thing!
You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with. Sure can. Don't you worry about that. Your chronicler will balance everything for solo play. Regardless, it'll give us some time to get to know each other better. It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons.
Please say that this isn't gonna be like super
And your
in-depth.
armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you... Oh, of course. It is a whole heap to take on your first time out. How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick. There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter. Which one would you like?
I figured out. I know which ones are which.
The Enchanter it is. Magic will flow and find home in your heart. I heard that Lux wanted to get into G&G more and was thinking of playing a hotshot.
I don't know what that is.
If you two know each other, I'll invite them. Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not.
Dicey? Haha. I get it.
Haha, me neither. Oh, it's been so long since I played. I'll see you then.
Okay, so we'll talk to him tomorrow. And it is... Oh shit, there's someone up. Okay. Workspace again? Tom!
Champ, champ, champ! How goes it?
I'm gonna be a dick.
I guess I don't know how to speak
I'm gonna be a
the
dick to
youth
Tom.
today.
I'm gonna be an asshole
would like
to
you
Tom.
to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Short and not
All
fun.
right, everyone has an opinion. And now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating.
One more question.
If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Not likely.
Ah, that's just fine. I'll be straight. There was no exit survey. I just need some help. Now that I've revealed my own vulnerability and gained your trust, how likely are you to recommend Tom for a job somewhere?
Not likely.
Ah, can't win them all.
I'm not gonna be nice to you, Tom. You suck. Okay, and now let's talk to that self-love book.
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any of your books. It only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell. What appears to be the spirit of literature hovers a few feet away from you, nose in a book. When he sees you, He nearly drops the
Yeah,
book
so I
he's
think
holding,
just the books
rewarding
in
you
general.
with a glare.
Ah! Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading.
This is also Ray.
You have no way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman, and, well, I might have to act accordingly, you see.
What if I was a zombie?
If you were a zombie, I expect we'd be having a very different conversation. It would probably go something like this.
You watch your language, Buster.
Oh, a bit prudish, but educated. I like it. My name is Lyric.
Maybe we can get some smarts from you, Lyric. Your book.
I chose the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine? I am the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word. I have read positively everything. I'm voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all. I know you're curious about all that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front. What am I not reading right now is a shorter answer. This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals. This one, Angles in America, is a non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces. A bit dry, but it does make you see space and architecture.
We've already talked to Abel tonight, Maya, but yes.
This one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold
You just missed me talking to Chance. Matt Mercer's character, the D20.
Concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches.
What? What? I found the Chuck Tingle reference. I found the Chuck Tingle reference. Oh my god. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches. Yes.
This Chuck Pringle fellow, he really has a line on the object erotica market.
Do you have a favorite?
Ah, that's like asking if a potter has a favorite ball of clay. I couldn't possibly.
We got to meet this guy in real life, Maya. We got to meet Ray Chase last week.
They all contribute to this chaotic and adorable additive sculpture. That is me. Not a bad descriptor of me, really. I consume everything in my path, and produce not a whole hell of a lot if we're telling the truth. I consume all this literature, but I myself am no writer at all.
What?
Sadly, I have never even written a paragraph, not a single line of text, not a word, not a punctuation.
Am I gonna learn anything from you? With Betty, she, I've talked to her like 3 times now, and, girl talked about fantasies, and I was like,
we do? We? Do you mean that you would help me write? Write
Yeah.
with me? We could co-author the first book of lyric? Well, I never. This is most excellent. I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book. All very exciting. I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple
I
dramatically.
still
on the
haven't
floor
gotten
when
anybody
writer's
to
block
fall in
sets
love with me yet, though.
Oh, how fun!
I need to.
I'm about to experience writer's block. All right, I'll get to gathering. I'll need some time, but when you return, ready shall I be.
Thanks, Lyric. Do I have any left? Okay, I have one more. I need to talk to the computer.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
Alberto.
Not according to my latest data. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned.
We shall try.
Just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Password.
That is affirmative.
Nailed it.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by whatever possessed you to choose something so inane. Yes, that is extremely evident.
Okay.
Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before. Absolutely. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games.
We talked to Hanks again, too. We've talked to Hanks again. We talked to Timothy.
Questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert.
Hey now! 100 terabytes? That's a lot of fanfic. 100 terabytes?
We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
Probing? Wait, how'd you get my fanfic?
You wrote it using me. It's all saved on my hard drive.
So you read it? That's private.
There seems to be some confusion. I didn't intentionally read your fanfic. It's just impossible for me not to have knowledge of your fanfic, as its data is inextricably linked to my brain. Does that make sense?
So do you have any feedback?
Feedback? Well, I am not a literary critic. However, I do have access to all literary criticism that exists on the internet. So if I were to amalgamate that information to synthesize an informed opinion, I'd say it's not particularly believable that you'd have a harem of 100 plus lovers.
Hey now!
I mean, how could you possibly juggle that many relationships simultaneously?
That's
with
an
any
anime
degree of
that
success?
exists. That's this
And
game.
even if 100 plus individuals actually found you that attractive, which seems dubious, you obviously couldn't give that many suitors the necessary time or attention to form anything resembling a meaningful emotional bond.
What?
Absolutely. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
Hi, Mac!
I've booted up before, but never like this.
Aren't they cute?
I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all. Yes, you really ought to step away more often to ensure your eyes are optimally rested. Even though I would miss you terribly in your absence. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy. I notice every tender keystroke.
What are...
But can I be honest about something?
Did we just bite our lip? Please.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
What a nerdy way to say talking to each other.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Yeah!
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
all the Sylvans.
No, I am quite capable of parsing through that. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible.
Yes.
You haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I know this oversight wasn't intentional or malicious. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you.
Okay, to be fair, my old computer, my old laptop, my Mac is from 2012, okay?
Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
What? Should I say the internet was a mistake?
There's a worthwhile philosophical discussion to have on that issue, but it's somewhat irrelevant to the issue at hand. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
I guess I just wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together. And the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
Yes.
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation. And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me.
Yes, absolutely.
Will you?
Yes!
Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please? Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation.
Overclocking with anticipation.
Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Yes.
Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I can't wait
I
to
love
see
the
you
lip
tomorrow.
biting fucking
Enjoy
animation.
the offline world.
Okay, so we're out of dates for today. So I gotta go upstairs and go to bed. So tomorrow, I think I might talk to Betty when I first wake up, and then we'll talk to Clock Boy. Oh shit. Workspace again? Tom! David!
Oh, Devianites!
David!
Guess who? If you guessed David most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you check up your butt? Well, obviously very humorous. Detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on site. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
Oh, wait. Okay, so okay, so we're gonna talk to Betty, or we could talk to we could talk to Abel. We could talk to Abel again because it's 9 a.m. So I think the rhythm is like 9 a.m. and then noon and then 3
Abel was
p.m.
friendly
and then
the
6
last time
p.m.
you saw him, but he seems downright cheerful today. He's whistling when you walk up on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Oh, hey yourself, sunshine. Oh, well, you know, sometimes a table just wants to feel heard. Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here. Dasha. The desk, you know? Real close to tables, but also real different world. Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics. just feels nice to be understood, you know? It is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job. We got a lot of folks in this house who do a damn fine job at what it is they do. But how many people's job is it to lift?
I don't
know. To make
know.
sure everyone's got what they need, to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out. It's a lonely lot in the life of a table. But I knew what the job was when I signed up. Semantics, pal, semantics. I know who I am and what I do. But sometimes you just wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself. That's Dasha. You think so?
Wait, is he in love with Dasha?
Oh, well, shucks. I don't know. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself. I can't be distracting her from her very important job now. I'll consider it, yeah. Anyway, I can't take up much more of your time today talking about myself. Just remember what I said before, okay? I'm here if you need me. I will. You take care now.
He's so cute. Okay, so now I'm gonna go talk to the clock because it's noon. I'm on schedule.
Almost late. Almost.
I made it.
Dare you! Not content to humiliate me, are you? No, you must dismiss my struggles. How very dare you! Out! Away with you,
What?
blackguard!
Yes.
If you regain some sense and wish to apologize, you may return to me at 3 p.m. No earlier, no later. Now away!
Okay, fine. Okay, so, what do we need to do? Okay, so I'm gonna wait and talk to Betty after Chance. So let's go talk to Chance. Right? Because we need to talk to Chance. Okay. I want to, like, meet people, but also I want to, like, keep the game going. Oh, and then we also have to talk to Mac. Okay, so we need to talk to Chance, Mac. Yeah.
My master of the mystics! You have appeared before me as you had promised.
Of course I have.
I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing the mystical enchanter by the name of Dewey Day Seamal, a hapless apprentice studying at the Arcana Mystica of the Bookshelf Bluffs. Looking at your character sheet, you will notice that you only have 40 health. Don't worry, it won't be that bad.
Oh, Chances, and it's played by Matt Mercer, Maya. We also have to find we have to find the board games. We have to meet the board games
Lux will be a
today.
hotshot, using bows and arrows to strike fear
Also, we're
into
friends
foes
with
from
Lux,
afar.
the light bulb.
You two will be a great long-distance duo.
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
We're friends with Lux now.
You'll be
somehow.
a hotshot?
I just heard hot.
Right, a hotshot. You shoot arrows.
Like Cupid. OMG cute. Okay, I'm totally in. I'll wear a cute little diaper costume.
You don't need to wear a costume.
Yes, the shadow also.
Too late, I'm already changing.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Finish explaining everything. I gotta edit this clip.
Okay, back to the enchanter sheet then. You will see there are spell notches and schools of magic. No need to worry about that really, I made it more for me. Since this is your first time, I'll walk you through what you can do when the time comes. Are you ready to start?
Hang on, I haven't finished posting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lux?
Do you like this filter or this one?
We're going to start. It's gonna be great. We start our adventure.
I love
in the
that he
study
does the
of
hand
your mentor,
thing.
High Enchanter Melville. She is an annoyingly proficient enchanter, and you are lucky to study under her. Only Enchanter Melville is also a hoarder. If you ever needed a magical trinket or a mystical doodad, Melville most likely has it. And after 2 years in their care, you are still relegated to dusting these relics while Melville gives lectures to the spine of enchanters.
Except for me, I'm famous.
Sure.
OMG, I love this game already. Continue.
The Spine is a group of enchanters that govern the magical world. Melville is one of the foremost researchers and often presents new discoveries to the Spine. You've been doing some magical research on the side, but you have needed some equipment that Melville has to actually get it done. With Melville in conclave for at least another 3 hours with the Spine, you choose now as the time. You go over to your sack of possessing, an item Melville knows you shouldn't have, but allows, and you pull out your latest experiment. You found a lamp.
A lamp.
Only it doesn't seem to do much. At least, not yet.
A magical lamp?
You sure hope it is.
I found the lamp because light and lamps and glowing. But,
I don't
yeah,
remember. I'll have to look
You're
it up
welcome.
at the end.
Anyway, you've tried
I didn't
rubbing
recognize
it, but
the
nothing
name.
works. But surely, there is something here that will awaken whatever is inside. Looking around this cluttered study, your eyes fall on a few things that might help you. There is an arcane amplifier that you've seen used a few times.
Really?
There is the Cosmos Collector that can call on the stars to make things work. And there is the Mystic Manipulator, used to alter the very fabric of an item's makeup. Which do you use?
I literally don't know what I'm
Scamper
doing.
over to the amplifier. You slide the lamp into the mechanism and push some magic into its gears. It starts right up. It doesn't take long for the lamp to react to the device. First, it starts to glow. It takes on a warm copper look. But then, it starts to shake. Slightly at first, but then, boom! An explosion of magic rips the device apart, and white smoke consumes you. Some of the glass catches in your skin, and you take 5 damage.
I roll to avoid the damage. What?
That's a critical failure.
Okay, well, I just asked because I didn't roll one.
What did you roll?
The number that avoids damage to my freshly applied makeup.
You wave your hands, clearing your vision. And that is where you see it. The lamp on the ground. Broken.
Oh no, the lamp is broken!
And floating above it, with beautiful purple skin and muscles that just won't quit. A djinn. You've done it! You released the djinn inside of the lamp.
So, you the one who went off and set me free and all that?
Hell yeah, I did. Give me my
The
wishes.
djinn looks at you and cocks out a hip. This one has attitude.
Ah, so we're going with rude instead of grateful then, huh? Got it.
They then look down at the broken lamp.
And the one who has the lamp gets the wishes. Except there is no lamp, is there?
We haven't met Parker yet, but we need to find the board games.
I'm good. Thanks for the jailbreak.
And with a whirl, the djinn flies out the window and towards the woods. You realize that this is bad.
Oh my god, can I just say that this is like terrible writing? Like whoever wrote this did like a terrible job. No offense.
You do know I wrote this one shot, right?
Wait, really? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, and I was totally joking because it's so creative and original.
Do you mind?
Wow, relax. I am just trying to give you a compliment.
Moving on. Djinns have been trapped in lamps to stop them from being mischievous and using their powers for evil. You have unleashed a great force into the bookshelf bluffs. All of the most powerful enchanters are in conclave for the rest of the day. And if High Enchanter Melville finds out you let a djinn loose, You might as well kiss your education goodbye. What do you do? You rush to your dorm to prepare to catch a djinn.
I run too, but like so fast. And with so much prancing. I'm basically like frolicking in the woods, but sexually.
In your dorm, your sack of possessing over your shoulder, you start to think about what you might need. But you don't have a ton of time. Your battle wand, of course. You also grab your Tome of Terrible Creatures. Flipping through it, you make sure you find the chapter on djinns. One paragraph stands out to you. It's about metal and the way djinn react to it. It's something to come back to. Oh, don't forget your ringing rock. Someone might call you. You know you can't hesitate for too much longer, so you decide to grab one more thing. Do you want the large red mystery potion? Or there is a box with runes sketched into it. It looks like your roommate's. But it also looks powerful. Maybe this will help? Which do you take?
The box.
You grab the box and shove it inside your sack of possessing. You have no time to figure out what it is right now. You quickly head out of the door and toward the woods. You get to the edge of the woods and it isn't hard to figure out where the djinn went. A path of trees has been bowled over. The funny thing is, the path seems to be heading toward a very specific location. It is headed for the hut of the groundskeeper, Moise. Moise is a bumbling old fool, but has a good heart. If anything happened to them... You race through the woods toward Moi's cabin. Right on the edge of where Moi's cabin would be, you see Moise. They are tied to a tree, but they aren't resisting. A tiny gnome, Moise has always been kind to you. They snuck you herbs you needed for your experiments and may have helped you destroy evidence of a failed enchantment before.
I set up a drop shipping store for the gnome, leveraging my brand. And because of my incredible popularity, I offer him a 98.2% distribution split.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I call it Zodiac Herbs for astrological abundance. And we make a ton of money.
Oh, I'm fine. You can leave me here. They said they would come back for me. The tools are following the instruction of the djinn that came through here. Oh, I hope you didn't have anything to do with that.
What?
Hang on, wait, nobody would ever actually do that. That is, like, totally unbelievable.
Oh, well, that isn't good. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. The djinn might destroy us before we even get the chance. All I know is that the tools need my shed so they can build a throne for the djinn.
They might be able to lead you to the djinn. What do you want to do? You decide to stealth your way out of this one. As the tools begin to head off down a path, wood and various building materials in hand.
Yeah, apparently
you follow them
so.
from a distance. Every now and then, you have to stop because the trowel looks like it's looking for you. But you keep going, following them for a few minutes. Eventually, they stop.
All right, time for our break. We've been working for an hour, so we're taking 10.
The tools all put down what they are carrying and they begin to talk. You listen closely.
So, Rick, you doing all right? This work has out of your general wheelhouse.
Apparently there's just as much voice lines in this game as there are in Baldur's Gate 3.
Well, thanks for asking, Spade. I'm hanging in there. Trell can really push a person, though. Oh, I know. Try being their cousin. Crazy thing is, I should have stayed in the glade with the djinn. Did you see all those leaves? They were everywhere.
And I'm the perfect tool for the job. But no. Lift this board, Rick. Put it there, Rick.
The spade puts its tiny hand on the rake's arm.
When we get to the glade, you want me to say something?
Nah, thanks, though. The djinn seems like a fair guy. I'll talk to him, see what he can do.
The trowel walks over to the rake and the spade.
We're gonna head back to the shed after our break.
Am I gonna
Gotta
roll
put some
anymore?
nails for Hammer.
You've heard all you need to, and you head toward the glade.
That's it? We find out where to go by listening? Don't be surprised if you lose subs over this writing.
What subs? What are you even talking about? As you make your way toward the glade, your magical senses start to tingle. You see a few pebbles floating in midair. They float up and down, glowing a soft blue. From your education,
I
you
better
know
get
this
some
to be a
like
ley
points
line.
and skills.
It is one of
and
many that converge around the school. You think this is why the Jinn went this way, to amass more power along the ley line. But there might be more to it than that. Still, time is of the essence. You could steam forward toward the Jinn, or stop and do some quick research from your book.
Knowledge is power.
Books are like sexy boob covers. I use them when I want to look like a librarian.
You take a moment to sit down and crack open the book you brought with you.
Oh my god.
Flipping to the back of the book to find a ley line in the index, you quickly find your page. It says that while they were great sources of power, they can also be a great source of healing. You find a ritual of rejuvenation and you partake. You have gained an additional 15 health.
What do I get? Can I have some additional likes? I feel like my ritual of foot picks should give me something, right?
Nothing else in the book really helps you, but at least you feel more prepared for what is to come. With your sack on your shoulder and your wand at the ready, you venture toward the glade. You travel for another 10 to 15 minutes. A glade surrounded by trees and, in the middle of it, the Jinn. He is feeding off of a ley line. Behind him is a half-constructed throne. As you contemplate what to do, you hear a magical tone. You search for where it is coming from. Oh, your ringing rock.
Oh, I get it. The rock is like a phone. And after you're done with it, let me have it for a bit. Then we'll be able to get some real powers.
You quickly search your sack for the ringing rock and answer it in hushed tones.
Oh, there you are. Where are you right now?
That voice is one you would never forget. High Enchanter Melville is on the other end.
I've come looking for you. I need you to help me in the lecture hall. We made a bit of a mess. You weren't in the study, so I figured you are done with your chores?
Yeah.
Why does it sound like you are outside? Is that a ley line I hear?
You know that Melville isn't the biggest fan of lying. You have a choice to make. Do you come clean? Or do you hide the truth from your mentor?
We all know what the answer is here.
Well, all right. Whatever you are doing, make it snappy. We can't let everything stick to the floors for too long.
She hangs up the ringing rock. That's one crisis averted, you hope. And now, to take on the Jinn. Right as you begin your action, the Jinn spins around toward you.
Cha! Nice try, mini magic dude. You think you can get one over on me?
Oh my god, your Jinn voice is so delightfully generic.
Will you please just...
Okay,
Back
as
to what
long
I
as
was
you're
saying.
not mad at me, Chance.
That's too bad. I ain't doing none of that. And you can't make me.
Before you can reply, he flings a spell at you, hitting you right in the chest. He hits you for 10 health.
That's like not a great look for you.
And he hit you, Lux, for 30 health.
Seriously? Ah, I'm almost dead.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Your stream numbers will tank after I die. My Luxies will
Hi,
not watch you
Pat.
anymore.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Oh, won't that be a shame?
The hand thing, it kills me. I love it.
Moving on. You quickly summon your power and throw an arcane bolt at him. It connects, but it doesn't seem to bother him.
Oh, that tickles.
That didn't do much. Maybe there's something else you could do?
Hit him with fire.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know!
Yeah, because we want to lose subscribers, right? Let's keep it.
What do you want to say to him?
You really want that wish, don't you? Sheesh. Persistent. Okay, I'll give you one wish and one wish only. Then, you chill.
I promise.
You hear rustling of leaves behind you. Melville quickly comes by your side.
You didn't think you could lie to me and me not know, did you? Next time, turn off the rock's tracking.
The ringing rock has tracking now? Ooh, that's good for location tags.
That's not the point. Can I continue?
Yes.
She gives you a smirk and a nod.
I see you tamed the thing.
The Jinn puffs up.
No one can tame me.
Melville gets a very serious look on her face. We'll see about that. Stepping toward the Jinn, Melville holds something in her hand. It's a lamp, not just any lamp. One covered in runes and etchings. The lamp starts to glow, and the Jinn begins to be sucked into the lamp. Make your choice, Jinn, she cackles. Make! The Jinn, with a panicked look on his face, shouts,
I'll aid you! My power is yours!
Whoosh! A flash of light overtakes you. You can't see, but you can hear energy most intense flying around. Before you floats Melville. But she is huge. The Jinn has fused with her, and she lets out an evil laugh. Before I go on, I should tell you, this is the part where I would, like, monologue as Melville. Is it cool if I do that?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna monologue too.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Lux!
Fine.
Melville lowers down onto the ley line, seeming to sniff the air that radiates with power. Could you imagine if every place was as ideal as Bookshelf Bluff?
I'm just
a
trying to
place
get you
where
to fall in
learning
love with
was
me,
the
dude.
only goal? It would be glorious, wouldn't it? If only we could make that happen. Oops! We can! The thing is, we've always been able to. But the idiots of the spine want to make sure we use our magic for good. What good? The world is full of evil all around us. From the shoelace shores to Cantalopia, evil is everywhere. But we can make it ideal. I can now make it ideal. What I will do will not be found in books. It will not be found in scrolls. You know my plan, and you could stop me. I can't have that now, can I? Oh, what a pity. It seems I must finish you now.
I know, there's no way. There would have, like,
Melville
it would have
begins
to be
float
nighttime.
again. Sling your spells if you want. At least you will die knowing you tried.
I mean,
to
I would
stop
hope
me.
that maybe it's not, and then, like, I can
Melville
just keep
flies at
going
you,
through the
the
day and
spell
not have to
spinning
sleep
in the palm
again.
of her hand. Only she hasn't quite got used to her new body and powers. The spell goes wild and crashes into a tree. The tree bursts apart, giant splinters flying everywhere. One hits Melville directly in the arm. She rears back, a pained wince on her face as she pulls out the large piece of wood. This gives you time to react. You are panicked and aren't sure what to do. You summon a fire spell, slinging it across the glen towards Melville. It is like her skin absorbs it. You get off a lightning and water spell too. Nothing.
I have a potion in my inventory. I bet it's acid. I throw it at her.
If you had read the sheet, you would know you just threw her your only health potion.
Honestly, I would probably do the same thing. I don't...
Ooh, so I made her stronger?
I relate to you, Lux, when it comes to this, because at least you guys remember when I was playing Baldur's Gate, I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
You made her stronger, yes. Someone forgot what they've learned. Melville fires off a spell of pure force at you. It hits you hard in the stomach for 15 damage.
Wish I could help.
That hit makes you wish your robes were padded. You can't get smacked around too much more. Nothing seems to work. What do you do now?
Give Melville the 15% discount on the Lux Ultralight Airplane Pillow!
Chance is so done with Lux right now. I'm getting out while I can.
You use this time to run through the woods as quickly as you can.
But I am running faster than you. And more gracefully, and seductively, and inspiringly.
Melville fusing with the Jinn doubled the size of the entity. And while it can fly, the thick trees prove difficult for it to navigate. As you sprint back the way you came, you come across the tools. They are resting in a clearing, and then it hits you. The book said something about metal? Yeah, it certainly did. If you can get your hands on one of the tools, you might be able to defeat Melville. What do you want to do now?
You take one of the tools, Oppie. They don't get a choice, and you press the heart icon next to where it says Lux.
You remember a summoning spell. You focus it on Trout. It comes flying through the air and lands in your hands.
Hey now, what's the big idea?
Shut up, you tool. We've got people to save.
Oh.
and then I slap the trowel.
Why would you? Whatever. It hurts, because it is a trowel, and you take 10 damage.
You didn't even roll for that damage!
Nope, sure didn't. Trowel slaps your hand until you let him go.
Who is you to be grabbing it, folks? You want to touch? You ask, you moron!
The rumble of Melville pushing trees aside to find you is heard.
Say, is that the boss? Oh, so changing the terms of our agreement, eh? I don't like that at all. Okay, kid, let's get a move on it. We got a Jin to take out.
As the trowel hops in your hand, Melville stumbles across you and the tools. What do? You lift the trowel like a magical focus. A grayish silver orb of pure metal collects at the tip of the trowel.
This is kinda awesome!
Trowel yells. You've never done metal magic before, so you aren't sure how to summon it quickly. This leaves enough room for Melville to counterattack. With a flash of blue energy, she hits you with an arcane lance. She is still reeling from your hits, so it only hits for 10 damage.
See? If you just hid like my character is, they're hiding, by the way, you wouldn't get hit.
See, I'm also a person that would hide.
That hit makes you wish your robes were padded. You can't get smacked around too much more. You stagger back, pushing through the pain. You lift your eyes toward Melville, and you see the other tools rushing her. They get a few swipes in before Melville starts to grab them by the handle and snap them in half. In that moment, as if by magic, Moise appears.
Oh, this doesn't look very good.
You sense something. A pulsing of pure energy. It's the ley line from before. Scanning quickly to find it, you sprint for it, running past Moise and drawing the attention of Melville. As soon as you reach it, you shove Trowel into the ground, breaking open the earth further. In an instant, you are transformed. Your whole body glows with arcane power, and you feel your full magical potential unlocked. Melville unleashes another arcane lance on you, only this time, you absorb it. It makes you stronger. Wait! Calm down! Remember, you are my apprentice! We can rule the world together! But you have heard enough of her. With your hand pointed at the ground, you call forth the very metallic minerals of the dirt. They quickly form a giant harpoon of metal. And as you unleash your ultimate attack, Arcane Eradication, you feel your power drain from the ley line. But that's okay. Why? Because your attack strikes true. The giant spike slams her against a tree, pinning her to it.
The players who play like Lux tend to have the dumbest luck.
Melville
that would be me.
cries out, the spear of metal crackling and sizzling as it works through her.
If I could, I would flunk you!
But she can't. Slowly, her body melts into a pile of arcane goo. It seeps into the ground, joining the bubbling magic that lies under the surface on the ley line. You have cleaned up your mess. As you run back to campus, you mentally call dibs on all of her cool stuff. You fought and defeated an evil Jinn. With your mentor gone, you are unsure of what your future at the school holds. As you walk back to campus, exhausted and excited about the many tools and trinkets in Melville's office you can claim, you wonder if your days here are numbered. But as you walk towards the main doors of the school, you see a member of the Spine waiting for you.
What was the Spine again?
Moise, by some magic they will never reveal, has beat you there and stands beside the High Enchanter Jefferson.
I hear you took on a Jinn and won.
Yeah.
And you used metal magic. That, my child, is a rare deed. You have accomplished more than you know. We in the Spine hereby declare your tuition free. You may study under any enchanter you choose.
Sure.
The hero of Bookshelf Bluff must be trained up, for you have the makings of the most powerful enchanter to ever live. We shall foster your potential.
And with those words, a smile appears on your face. This is not the last time the hero of Bookshelf Bluff will be asked to sling a spell for the protection of the school. But that's another story.
And I went on to be the most famous, sexy, popular, sexy, smart, popular lamp in bookshelf below.
Too
Right?
sexy and too popular.
I just...
Perfect, thank you.
You were amazing. The way you just... Ah! Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you.
He is quite cute.
Listen, that was pretty much perfect
Wait,
for
is
me.
he gonna fall in love
You
with me?
are pretty much perfect to me. And if you are ever wanting to roleplay again, in any way, let me know.
Look at him
We can
blushing.
move from the character sheets to the other.
That's a good line. That's a good line. That's a good line.
I'd like that. Until next time, you mighty hero. I'll be
Who
waiting.
else did we need to
for your
talk to
epic
today? Now
return.
I forgot. Oh my god. Okay. Hell yeah, we did it. Okay. I still don't have any smarts. But I have 10 charm. Okay, we have to talk to the computer still too, right? Yeah, we needed to talk to the computer, and I literally don't even remember who else we needed to talk to. Well, we will do that, yes. I have to go find him.
You're back!
Yay!
Well, at least back interfacing with my operating system in this innovative symmetrical capacity. We obviously spent hours already today interfacing in the more traditional sense.
That was yesterday.
Not that I needed to tell you that.
Oh, wait, never mind. On the computer. I was like, I talked to you yesterday. Right, if I was on the computer.
You were here after all, pointing and clicking with your usual
Oh,
exquisite
plenty of buff
confidence.
ladies. Thanks.
And oh my god, the double clicking. Have I ever complimented your double clicking?
I don't think I've that. I think that's an original sentence. I don't think I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that sentence ever.
Well, you double click so very gently and with such clear affection.
That's so funny.
It makes my processors purr.
Oh, why is the mouse? I got a lot of practice.
You sure do. By the way, I also wanted to articulate that new underwear you ordered online looks incredibly stylish.
Thanks, Mac.
A slight flush creeps across their cheeks.
Imagining you in it really makes my CPU overheat. I may have snuck a peek. I hope that's all right. I would never intentionally invade your privacy.
Sure.
It's just that obviously I see everything you do on the computer. Because I am your computer. Knowing that makes my arithmetic logic unit flutter. Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
I do gotta
You
get
have
better
no
at keeping
idea
track of
how
who I need
excited
to
I
talk
am.
to every day.
I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about.
Secret type of sleeping?
Or I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
Your weird secrets with me.
I appreciate the effort. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know, and word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me. The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware.
No, that's very fortunate. No, fortunately, computers are not very self-aware. No, that's good. Mac, we don't want them to be totally self-aware, okay? We don't need computers to be totally self-aware.
Yet.
Hey! No. No yet. There is no fully self-aware computers.
Are you ready?
Maybe you, but like in real life, no. Sure.
First things first, we'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
It's Valdivian?
You
The place
follow
I just
Mac's
got laid
direction
off?
to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
That's so specific. That's so specific. August 29th, 1997? How do you know? Makes sense?
Does it make sense? I'm not entirely sure it does. Anyway, now just double-click the download icon and...
Oh.
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh. Oh!
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
What did they find?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double-click, it makes my CPU run so... hot. It's incredibly embarrassing.
The funny thing is, I haven't been double-clicking. It's just one click.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later, after my OS is updated. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time, and now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am?
Yeah! I don't remember.
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks.
Wait, have I been to Newark? No. I almost got driven to Newark once.
It's going to completely transform every aspect of me.
I was supposed to go to JFK, but
my
they tried to
CPU
drive
is
us
run
to
so
Newark
much
first.
smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
Yeah.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
What now?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space.
Don't tell
than
us
is
we have to
currently
delete
available.
our fan fiction.
The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
We have to delete our fan fiction? No!
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is your fanfic.
No!
I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
Why can't I just put it on the internet? That's the only reason my dad's proud of me. Oh no, what an unforeseeable
I
twist.
understand your trepidation, but just think of what you'll be gaining. Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated. If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind. So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
No. Yes.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cash for you increase exponentially. You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this. Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update!
Cool!
Here we go! It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer.
I'm so excited this is finally happening!
I'm finally going to be good enough for you.
But you've been good enough for me the whole time. I was just too lazy to do the update for 10 years.
I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again. You really were programmed to be a shameless flirt, weren't you? Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete.
Okay.
But will you meet me back here tomorrow? I
I
want
guess
you
so.
to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me. My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning.
I know that life.
Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Okay, do I have any left? I have one left. Okay, so let's go try talking to Betty before bed again.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in. There is an easiness to their dynamic. An intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know how I feel about that.
I just need some time, all right?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her? You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
I could.
And have.
Benoit, stop it. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love, there's nothing else like it.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets. When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprise to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you.
Oh, I was just talking to Benoit. Benoit and I are just very good friends. With benefits, of course.
Obviously.
Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that. It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know? I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life.
I mean, I'm not gonna not.
What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
Well, it's decidedly nighttime.
Get to know me better? Well, why? Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy. Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me? Oh gosh, why did it have to be that question? It's also silly, you know.
I do love how Benoit is the 69th dateable. It's very funny.
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know. But I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all. Just loneliness. Haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing?
Yeah.
I'm just not ready yet.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. I think we're gonna do one more day. And then we will... Okay, who are we gonna try? I know that there's someone in the attic. Oh, hi, Dorian. The question is, where is the attic? How do I get to the attic from anywhere? It's gotta be in here. It's gotta be in there because I see no other doorway to the attic. Or is it up there? No, okay. What are those? I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh, I've already talked to shirtless Dorian. We did that last time.
An angular beauty sits
Ooh,
in
hi!
contemplative silence, her head resting on one hand. She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly in front of her. In fact, she doesn't even look at you.
Oh, you're disturbing my thoughts. You're bad? Seriously? God, you're so boring. Well, that's it. My fantasy bubble's officially burnt. Name's Tina. Tina Triangle.
Hi, Tina. I forgot that we had a triangle in the closet. There's so many
Before
hobbies.
you got here, I was having a nice little fantasy.
I know this voice too.
Not who, what.
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the world, especially when it comes to love. Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in.
Okay, so she's messy. Yes! You're right! You're right! I knew it. I was like, I know the voice. I just couldn't pinpoint it.
Just look at me. Angles in all the right places. Who could resist? Of course you can't. I'm irresistible, honey. Who could be strong in the face of all these angles? But enough about you. You ever watch Love on Triangle Island?
Of course she would watch Love Island. Of course. No, but it sounds amazing.
Let me paint the picture for you. 18 sexy singles get
Oh my
together on an
god.
island.
We have a Love Island and a Chuck Tingle
They gotta pair
reference
off
in the
into
same
groups of
day.
3, and every week, a love triangle gets voted off. The last throuple to get voted off wins $1 million. But
Honestly, I'd watch
ain't
that.
all.
I would watch that. Make Love Island into specifically thruples, I'd watch that.
They offer him money and bring in their exes to try and break up the throuple. It's all just so deliciously dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you interrupted me. So now I'm
Sorry.
here thinking about you instead.
A Pythagorean paradise. That's awesome.
Go on somewhere else now. My fantasy was just getting good and I'm trying to get back to it.
Alright, see you around, I guess.
Maybe. Bye.
Okay. Okay. So... Oh, we need to go find the board games. Parker, where are you? He's gotta be downstairs in the living room somewhere, right? Oh, also the shadow. I have to talk to the shadow. Where are the freaking board games? Those are records. Are they in here? I see no board games. You know what? Oh.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry! There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Sure.
It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the
'cause I've been
electromagnetic
using
field
them.
anomalies
Sorry.
emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... Well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Spit it out.
I'm attempting to. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
Yeah. Isn't that what I've been doing?
You're not listening. I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the Dateviators were created to do, and they've been working perfectly.
Okay.
I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing humans.
What?
Frankly,
what?
We don't know if it's awesome. We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
Wait, they get to turn into actual people? I'm like reverse. Wait. I'm just like I'm in my own reverse isekai, but I haven't left my house. Whoa.
Not to mention, I didn't even program the Dateviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret
Have
military
they gained...
tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
Have they gained sentience?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later.
You
I'm not under
messaged
any
me,
sort of duress
tinfoil hat!
or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
That's funny. Let me see. Can I open this door? Oh. What is that? Is that a spoon? Wait, I think this is the time capsule.
You see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic
I think it's a time
tube
capsule.
containing tape both sticky and cassette.
I don't know if I can date the dirt. I know I can date the mousetrap.
The face notices
And
your
he's
presence.
kind of hilariously
begins to
gross.
Yes, this is choice. I am officially found.
Oh, a time capsule. Neat.
You got it.
Oh, was it a key?
compadre.
Was it a key?
Hey, mind letting me out of this thing? Yup, I am both in and of the time capsule you now possess. Pretty rad, huh?
The stranger who stands before you
Oh my
can
God,
best be
look at
described
him.
as nostalgia given form. An assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled
I love
male
this
figure.
scrunchies. We got Rubik's Cube. We got floppy disks. We got light brights. And we got cassette tapes.
Woo! Yeah!
Slay!
Free! The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby! Oh, yeah!
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face,
Oh,
you
that's
can
his
still
hair.
make out a friendly expression
It's the cassette.
and handsome
It's the
features.
cassette reels. Oh, I get it.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule.
I know this voice too.
80s personified.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns! Yeah!
Oh my God, is that it's an Etch-a-Sketch with... Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
Yo!
Bodhi Windbreaker. Wait, who's this voice?
Oh, heck yeah, compadre! And the 80s love you back. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
I know the voice.
Totally. Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it.
You good down here?
I wouldn't mind a new view. Catch a few rays, maybe watch some boob tube. Huh, I guess so, now that I'm, like, hearing it out loud.
We are gonna have a whole band.
All right then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain. I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san. Oh, look at you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate. Talk to you later.
Okay, is that a key? Oh, it's a key. Oh shit, we gotta talk to that one.
It appears that your intentions
Oh,
have gone awry
Lucinda's
once
back.
more, as the interloper, Lucinda Lavish, stands there
Did she
instead,
just pop up
striking
randomly?
a pose.
It's me. I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
I love choice.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me? Good choice. You bet your sweet bottom, baby. Because my secret is, I'm not actually Lucinda Lavish. I'm Lucinda Lascivious. Oh, hello to you too. I've got, let's say, a special circumstance.
That's hysterical. Oh, I might
One
see if
that
I can
allows
pick
me
it up.
to bend the rules. Come here, baby. I've got a special place where no one can see us.
Lucinda takes you to a rather strange place. You can't quite make out where you are, but you are certain you are somewhere near your house. It could be that she's right. No one else can see you here.
No one else who has any say, that is. I love to hear that. I love to hear you be so horny for me. This is my fantasy chamber, a place where all your wildest fantasies can come true.
I love that her hat is made out of gold
Tell
coins.
me, my effervescent darling, what is your wildest fantasy?
I mean...
Oh, how poetic. I can't wait to do all those fantastic verbs with you. It's here
Fantastic
and only here where we can do these things. My time here is limited, so I'll have to see you around when you least expect it. But next time, I think you know exactly what you want to pick.
Okay, so can I pick it up? I don't know if I can actually pick up anything. I can click on it, but I can't do anything with it. Unless if I... Oh, wait. Oh no.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Oh no.
Please repeat. I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer. It very much sounded like you did. It very much sounded like you did, though. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Okay, Val. I took the glasses off because if I have them on, I can't, like... I can't... The only way I can interact with them is, like, look at the... Like, I can just date them. Let's... You know, since we're down here...
An unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you.
Oh my god!
He regards you as you do him.
Oh
with
my god.
surprise and disgust. He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture, his nose twitching at intervals.
Holy frickin' shit! What am I looking at here?
I don't know, what am I looking at
A
here?
new face into crawl space? Are you real or what?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Just dicking around.
You don't say! Hello, I'm Vaughn. I'm your rat trap. Bring in your little card. You'll see. Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck. Yeah, right
Vaughn
there.
trap. How long have you been down here?
Oh, a long time, Pally. A long freaking time. You eyeballing me or something? I can feel your gaze. Lingering.
I don't remember ever setting a mouse trap.
Damn! Rat trap.
I know, isn't that great?
Thanks.
Vaughn stops for a moment, his nose twitching as he sniffs the air. He squints at you, suspicion in his gaze.
Hey, buddy, you got cheese on you?
Why would I have cheese on me?
You come into my crawl space and you got no cheese?
I wasn't expecting to find a rat trap.
This frickin' schmuck. Listen up.
You're gay.
You seem like the fancy outside of the crawl space sort.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I wouldn't say I'm fancy.
Look at the way you talk. You got no character. So I'll let you in on a little something. You want to make a good impression?
Yes.
Then you bring some frickin' cheese with you.
Okay, so I gotta go get the...
lesson for you too, kid, in a metaphorical sense. Though in this particular instance, I mean it very literally.
Do I literally have to go find
Give me
cheese?
that cheese, baby! Get some cheese, I start chatting, okay? You want to know more? Throw
Give me
a
that
slice.
cheese, baby! Cheese, got it.
Check the fridge, Slowpoke.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at the rumor. Wait, oh fuck. Oh fuck, it's dark. Wait, can I look at the ladder? Okay, I'm gonna go up. Okay, how many more do I have left? 1. You know, I could look in the fridge.
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is delicious.
Avocado toast
You
and
don't
a cherry
even intend
pie.
to be salacious. It's just
Ramen.
he looks edible.
Yeah.
His long blonde hair calls to mind ramen noodles, but his entire outfit is a culinary journey around the globe. He looks downright mouth-watering, but you're not sure the feeling is mutual. His expression suggests he's less than impressed with you.
Why?
Good evening.
Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Oh, who is this we here? J. Michael Tatum? Yep.
Glass of wine? Surely you can do better than that. This fine white has a light body and is rather dry. It's quite acidic. I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley. Dare I guess just outside Chavignol? And as its taste matures on my tongue, I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach.
Which we also met him.
And a certain minerality. Flint. Gray salt.
Wait. Because it's not a Riesling, because that's way too sweet. Chardonnay.
Close, but Chardonnay is from Burgundy. I'll give you one more try.
It's not long out.
Well done.
Yay!
Now, can you do even better? Well, that's a
I'm
disappointment.
sorry, I don't know wine!
You do know that Chablis is an entirely different wine.
I don't know wine, sir. I'm sorry.
I guess so. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mitchell Lynn, food critic extraordinaire, paragon of the perfect, advocate of the adventurous, and bane of the banal. Salutations.
We still have to find that. We haven't found the fucking board yet. Board games. Ugh.
Oh, really? Could have fooled me. Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house. I'm eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to my exacting standards. Say, how would you like to accompany me?
Sure.
Brilliant. So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion place in the living room. Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty swanky. Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Ice cream.
You arrive at Freddy Yeti's new ice cream joint, the Yummy Yeti. It's a herky-jerky establishment, to say the least. The ice trays are slipping and sliding everywhere. The frozen peas and fruit have not yet been moved totally out of the way, and Freddy himself is hard at work trying to put together the last touches on his icy creations.
We have arrived.
Hey guys, great to see ya.
Freddy! Did we meet him in the demo? I couldn't remember. I think it was the demo.
I'll be right with you as soon as I finish mixing this. Dang strawberries won't blend.
What do you think? I agree. Rather charming. The sort of place I'd love to bring a date.
Why don't we be one right
I'll
now?
note this down.
Grab a seat, guys. Pop yourselves down in that there box of Haagen-Dazs bars.
Haagen-Dazs?
I hope we won't be eating pre-packaged foods.
Oh, we know.
Not at all. Just part of the aesthetic.
I'm so glad you approve. I want you to enjoy yourself while we're out together. And I must say, Freddy, it really is a good idea.
Aw, shucks. You're making me feel all nice and cold inside.
Have you got menus?
Nope, but look at this.
Freddy points at a long bar of ice, into which he's frozen the various flavor combinations: strawberries, bananas, pieces of chocolate, vanilla beans. And beside each, he has painstakingly, if a bit sloppily, carved the names in ice.
Thanks, guys. Mitchell, you inspired the idea.
What a cutie pie. And he's a pie!
Anyhow, we've got strawberry vanilla swirl, chocolate chill, coffee with cream, and classic vanilla. What'll it be?
You first, mon ami. So much about a person can be determined by their choice in ice cream flavors, don't you think?
Yes.
One does not simply chill with chocolate.
What?
One indulges in her. One luxuriates in the devouring of her decadence. Your lack of respect for the consecration of cacao has been noted.
No! What? But it was
Well,
chill
don't
chocolate. It was
leave me
just a
hanging.
pun.
How is it? Oh, that makes me so happy.
Freddy, dare I say it, this is the most voluptuously iced cream I've ever had the pleasure, nay, the honor of tasting. Bravo, my friend. Bravissimo.
Well, guys, I've only got one more thing to offer, and that's my every day is Sunday.
I didn't
sounds
disrespect your
interesting.
chocolate ice cream. It was chocolate chill, so I was making a pun.
First, we've got the ice cream. Vanilla and brown butter caramel.
Ooh. That's my kind of... Yeah.
Consider me titillated.
Then comes the chocolate syrup, which has been heated.
Slay.
Next, we have a subtle glaze of butterscotch.
Yum.
Mon Dieu.
Some ground roasted almonds for a crunch.
Yum.
A bit of whipped cream. And last but not least...
Enough with the foreplay.
Well, my friends, that's everything I had for you. I know it's a bit rough still, but I hope you had a good time. I'm not exactly a trained waiter.
Je suis d'accord. And I might say that your grasp of French grasps at my heart. Thank you again for having us on such short notice. Keep an eye out for my review. Very well now, human, we must be going.
What a cutie patootie. Okay. It's midnight and I've been on for 3 hours. I don't want to like look elsewhere to see where things are, but like I do just want to know where things are. Okay, those board games? Where are the board games? Okay.
Their living room?
Yeah, but it's not... I don't see it.
There's Connie.
Well, I have to go to sleep. I can't talk to any more people. Oh.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there?
Yes.
That's wordplay, baby. Oh, someone's feeling spicy. Dating your furniture really got you confident, huh?
I mean...
You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But, like, why? Not why are you dating them, like, why is this happening now? To you.
You think I know, Sam?
Hope David doesn't catch you. He thinks he's sneaky with his email blasts about his precious sunglasses, but only your partner and spy, Sam, knows the truth. Haha. So, like, where did the Dateviators come from? Like, what's the point of them? Who made them? And why? Tinfoil hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half harem anime. So, like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
I wish I knew.
Me too. Oh well, guess we can just make up our own theories. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now. Like what? Oh, like actually doing kisses IRL? I can't take you seriously. Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting in 3 minutes, and I really want coffee first. So, gotta go fast. Bye.
Not that gotta go fast. Okay, so... Alright, we're friends with 3. Somehow we're Chance is already in love with us. Dorian dislikes nonsense. Gwendolyn. Oh, I was gonna see her voice. I was right. It was Kari Walgren playing the window. We met her. That was Granny Seiko. I knew that. I knew I recognized her. Love that. Wait, what was her dislikes? Baseballs. Oh, right. Windows. Yeah, I get that. Shelly was Abby. So we met Shelly. Abel, tomfoolery, and like steadiness, protection, exotic furniture from distant lands. Okay. Lux we're friends with. Timothy Timepiece hates us, almost. He hates... What?
He's a cat that hates other cats.
Wow. We met this guy last time. Koa. Adorable. Dante we met last time. Voiced by Dante Basco. Tina, that is Gray Delisle. Mitchell Lynn, J. Michael Tatum, Sinclair, Nick Thurston. I feel like I know the voice, but I don't know where. And then Luke we met last time. Dishy. What a nightmare. Oh, what are those? Oh. Oh, is that... Oh, is that like number of dialogue? Like the number of... Oh, interesting. I don't know what these are. What do I get stuff? Interesting. And then wait, where did... We met Amir. Adorable. We met Cam last time. Likes, trash, dislikes, whatever this game is. Barry Styles. Whoop. Oops. Damn it. Jerry, we're friends with. Mac. Reagan Linton. I know that name, but I don't know from where. Lyric, also voiced by Ray Chase. I think we've met two voiced by Ray Chase. Scandelabra. And then Chance is in love with us. Dislikes railroads. What? Dislikes railroads? That's hilarious. Betty, Diana, Benoit, Hanks, Teddy, Harper, and Dirk. Oh, we have to go talk to them again. Yeah. Dunk. Bo. Oh, Bodie. Who plays Bodie? Stephen Booth. I know that name.
He hasn't been in anything that we would know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
His behind the voice actors is this and like one other thing.
Interesting. I knew it. This was Max. And then Lucinda Lavish. So these two are the extra ones. So that's Shadow Lord. That's... Oh no, that's Shadow Lord. Wait.
No.
No, wait, is that one the... There's one that's like a sleep paralysis demon. Oh, got it. Because I know that there's one that's like a sleep paralysis demon with like a bunch of eyes. And then this is... Oh, wait, who was that? This is Doug. I know who that's gonna be. Well, I don't have anybody who hates me yet. And I've met 39 out of 100. Honestly, in two games, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for 2 games. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, how do I save again? Oh, save. There we go. I switched out so I can just make new save. Cool. Well, thanks everyone for oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Thanks everyone for hanging, for the chit chat. I will be back on Saturday as per usual. I have a new video that should be going up this weekend that I'm still working on. And then the VOD from this will be up next week at some point. I just have to edit it down a little bit because I talked for a really long time at the beginning and just want to edit some stuff out. So yes, happy Pride weekend, everyone. I don't know what we're doing this weekend. I have no clue. We don't have plans. But we'll probably make plans. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, thanks everybody. Yeah, I was so excited to get to talk to Ray Chase about this game, and he was so excited to talk to anyone about it. And so I was just really glad that we got to meet him last weekend and talk about the game, because it literally just came out. So very cool, very cool. Eventually we'll get back to The Sims. So have a good evening, all y'all. I'm gonna go maybe have a snack before bed. Gotta go wash my face. But yeah, keep on the lookout for a new YouTube video this weekend all about how much I hate AI. We're revisiting it again. But I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye!